Oh my god. Oh my god. I got Kaguya. I got Kaguya. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait. Oh.
Which side? Oh, wait. Hold on. I gotta turn your shoe.
Oh. Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
What is this?
Oh my god. Oh. So, as all of you can tell by the intro of this video, I got the Vanguard Kaguya. I'm so distraught at what happened because it's only been, I want to say 8 hours and I already have the unit, which is just insane. Mind you, I didn't even I wasn't even on grinding the portals. I sat in a chamber because I was going to play Siege and I was like, in my head, I was literally thinking, what if I pulled the unit right now? And I did. And I freaked out, as y'all can tell by the clip. So I guess in today's video, we're going to go make our Kaguya super duper OP and we're going to showcase her after. So the first thing I want to do is buy the new bundle, the spring bundle, and we'll have 90,000 flowers. I'll end up rolling as well. We'll get 200 rerolls from it. Maybe I'll get Monarch. I don't want to spend too much money because, you know, I mean, I can't really afford to do so. I also have like no rerolls at all at the moment. I don't think, yeah, I literally have 0. But what we can do is give her some stats. Now, I believe I have maybe 2 godly stats ready for her. I may or may not have transferred one of them. Okay, I can do this though. I can transfer my Egress' stats, but he is my first Monarch, and as you can tell, I have triple godly stats on him for when they had that like godly, like they did a thing where you can just get like godly stats from just getting like Z plus stats on any unit and just evolving them. So I don't think I want to do that. Maybe I can buy the bundles and get a godly stats from them, but for now I do have some godly stats. Yeah, so I do have one for range. Oh, I'm equipping it, I'm stupid. Okay, so I have one for range. We'll do range. So she'll have godly range. Okay, perfect. We'll also do the Z plus SPA, so that way she'll have the highest SPA that we can get for now. Just for now, because I will plan to get full godly stats on her. Maybe not in this video, but sometime in the future when I you know, because I'm obviously going to be playing the game, you know. And then we'll do this Kareem with Z plus stats as well. Okay, boom. There you go. Okay, so right now she's doing 3,000 damage. Keep in mind, she is evoed, so we don't have to worry about evoing her. I really want to click view, but it plays an entire cutscene. You know what? I'm gonna skip the cutscene and show you how cool she looks. Dude, like, she looks way too cool. And she's nature. She's nature. So that means she's literally the best nature unit in the game. I'm shaking. Like, I genuinely do not believe this at all. But what I'm gonna do now is probably go get some rerolls. So I'm gonna go buy some bundles, and then I'll be right back once I buy all of them. So yeah, be right back. Okay, so the rerolls have been obtained. I did buy both of the bundles. I actually bought all of them. I bought this one when the update did come out, so we don't have to worry about that. So I have 135,000 of the pet flowers. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna buy as many rerolls as I can from these. So I feel like that'd be the smart thing to do, so we can get 390. So we'll have 390 rerolls to use, and then we can see what we can get from these rerolls. Now, if I don't get Monarch, I won't really be that upset because I'm obviously just so happy that I got her, and I can always just build up with like pity, and I can always grind for like rerolls and stuff. So I wouldn't be too upset about it. But honestly, you know, I wouldn't be too upset, but I think I'm probably lucked out from getting anything on this unit because I literally just pulled her and she's a 1 in 25,000% drop rate. I'm just gonna go super fast because all I want is Monarch, and that's her best trait because she is like one placement. But like I said, damn, this is looking really bad so far. I'm not gonna lie, guys. This is looking terrible. Deadeye, we're not gonna keep it. We're not gonna keep it. Ethereal, that could have been Monarch, but we're not keeping that. We only get Monarchs. It's Monarch or nothing, guys. Monarch or nothing. Come on. That actually could have been Monarch. That could have been Monarch again. I've gotten 3 Ethereals today. 3 Ethereals. Come on. Please, it'd be good for the video. Deadeye again, no. Come on. No, dude, that could have been Monarch again. Come on. We're down to 50. It could happen. I don't think it's gonna happen. I'm not gonna lie. Dude, that's so bad. But listen, It is more than okay. It is more than okay. We don't have to stress too much about it. I do have some stat chips, so I do want to use these real quick on just some Rem and Rams because I get really lucky rolling on Rem and Ram. I don't know why, but I think I'm just lucked out. I'm not gonna lie. I think I'm just completely lucked out after getting her. But 2 ethereals. Could have been a monarch, man. That kind of upsets me, but it's okay. It's okay though. Okay, we can get her to level 60, I think. Level 58. I'm just gonna fuse some units because I have so much like just random fodder that I got earlier today. I think it's all Eisens, if I'm not mistaken. Probably not. Let me just fuse all of these, actually. Okay, there you go. That should be good. Okay, perfect. All right. I think the only thing left now is we just go into a sandbox and just test her out and see what she can do. I'm really excited, guys. I'm actually super excited. But before we do, check this cosmetic out. It is so sick. Mind you, it doesn't match with like my avatar at all. I'm pretty sure you guys, knowing you guys and like the AV community, they will come up with like sick combos with this cosmetic. But the aura is so dope. The aura is my favorite. Aura is especially my favorite. But yeah, let's get into a sandbox and try her out. Okay, we are in the sandbox. I'm just gonna give myself a ton of yen, maybe like 1 million should be good. Okay, so she does cost 3,500 to place, but oh my god, she is so cool. I wish I can go in free cam mode, but I can't because, you know, I don't have the CC role in this game anymore and they won't give it to me. But she does, how much damage is she doing on placement? Oh, she just moved. What the heck? Okay, so she does 7,000 damage on placement. Oh, what? Bro, she has every element? Oh my god, why does she have every element? Is that not like just insane? Okay, I don't know why she's like that, but that's crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, let's check out her first move. Oh, I mean, this is a really bad angle. Let me replace her. Okay, what about now? It's pretty cool. There's no sound effects. I think the sound effects might be a bit buggy, but that's, you know, more than okay. So she's doing 7,000 damage every 4.4 seconds with a 28 range. And she has 5 different elements, which is insane. But on upgrade 4, I don't know what that move was. Let me try again. I'm so sorry. I'm really bad at showcases. On upgrade 4, she gets something called Spike Hail, and she turns into a cone. Let's check out that move real quick. That's so cool. That's so cool. And then she's doing around 37,000 damage. Okay, she gets Beast Explosion. It's like a small AoE. I think it's like the Nine Tails like move, like the thing he like shoots out of his mouth. I don't know what it's called. I guess like Tail Bomb. Yes, I'm gonna be honest. I'm stupid. I don't know the names of things, and I'm like really nervous that I have this unit right now. Like it's ridiculous. But on upgrade 10, she gets a move called Elemental Bomb. So her AoE gets a lot bigger. That attack looks really, oh my god, wait, that was super cool. Wait, that's sick. Okay, I want to check out her passives though, because her damage, it's okay, but I can just tell her passives are gonna carry her. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so Master of Dimensions. When his unit activates a new dimension, increases damage by 20% and range by 10%. This buff resets when the same domain repeats in cycle. Okay. And then Goddess Shinobi. If any ally in range has a meter, this unit's attacks restore that meter by 2% per attack. Does not apply to swap god. Okay. On attack, teleports to the nearest location of the attack. This is disabled when a dimension is active. When a dimension is activated, attack the first enemy and move to them regardless of their spot on the map. Damn. Okay. And then Elemental Affinity. This unit is counted as each element currently of the team. If when this unit swaps to a dimension and it matches an element already applied to this unit, the unit gains 50% more damage at the duration of the domain. Okay, that's pretty cool. Okay, and last but not least, we're gonna check out these elemental dimension things. So first off, we have fire. So this unit gains fire element for the duration of this domain. On start, burn all enemies on the map for 35% of this unit's damage for 8 seconds. Fire element allies deal 30% more damage in this dimension. If the previous dimension was ice dimension, slows all enemies on the map by 50% for 4 seconds. If the previous dimension was sand dimension, increase the duration of stuns by the next dimension by 100%. Okay, now the ice dimension. This unit gains water element for the duration of the dimension, or this dimension, sorry. On start, freeze all enemies on the map for 2 seconds. Water element allies deal 30% damage in this dimension. If the previous dimension was fire dimension, apply frostburn to all enemies on startup for 50% of this unit's damage for 10 seconds. I think that's a new status effect because I've literally never heard of that. But if the previous dimension was sand dimension, increase the buff of the next dimension by 50%. This is looking so crazy, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Last but not least, we have the sand one. So this unit gains blast element for the duration of this dimension. On start, repulse all enemies on the map. Blast allies deal 30% more damage in this dimension. The previous dimension was ice dimension. Okay. Buff all buff all allies on the map for 30% during the duration of this dimension? That's insane. If the previous dimension was the fire dimension, deal 50% to all enemies, or deal damage to all enemies on this map equal to 50% of this unit's damage. Dude, this unit is so insane. I have nothing to say, man. If you guys enjoyed this video, please like and sub, and please leave a comment down below on what you guys think about this update. In my opinion, I think this might have brought AV back because they did announce and say that they're gonna stop adding the really big game modes, so we will get back to getting the regular content. And keep in mind, this was a 6.5, guys, so I'm assuming the update 7 is gonna be huge. But yeah, that'll be all for today's video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.